Hello everybody, my name is Angela Bond and this is Plum Publishing. I wanted to speak today about lesson plans, specifically with the private lesson. I did private lesson for a long time. I got thrust into teaching when I was 18 and by recommendation from a friend, and then the person who owned the company quit the company, and I had suddenly about 30 students that I had to take care of all by myself. So I had my own business right at 18, right off the bat. So I learned a lot of things, and I learned how to break down a 30-minute voice lesson or even a 30-minute piano lesson, private lesson. And the way to get it so that you could have every single thing included and not forget is to just think about, if you have 30 minutes, 10, 10, and 10. So 10 minutes could be talking about the warm-up and specific technique that you're trying to talk about with the students. So it could be about breathing, and you can focus on just that for that one day. You could focus on resonance, you could focus on flexibility, and then you could get into the song and try to go straight into incorporating that into the song. Now, sometimes the last 10 minutes, you're going to be focusing again on, with the beginner students, you're going to focus on trying to get them to incorporate the technique into the song so they can link up those two things. So, for instance, because some people think that the warm-up is just a warm-up and then they can sing, and so they say, well, I don't want to do any warm-ups, I want to just sing the song. That's a very common thing to think, right? But if you say, okay, well, you want your tone to be a certain way, or your intonation, right? So branching that warm-up into the song is a really good thing to do. And that can be the last 10 minutes of your lesson. And you could do this by saying maybe, okay, we're going to sing this specific line that we're dealing with. Maybe it's a difficult line on And so they realize, like, okay, it's not just a warm-up, right? We're going to go into the song with that. Now, after maybe step one of that, now we're going to open up. Ra, 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 ra. And so they get the idea, like, okay, now we're going to add the words. So we've linked the warm-up with the actual song. For advanced students, they may not be struggling as much with the technique, but they should still be focusing on something, maybe flexibility, maybe improvising, or performance. So I typically would give an advanced student an hour lesson. And we might, if they're performing especially, or something's coming up, we'll spend a little bit of time talking about, during the last lesson, we'll spend a little bit of time talking about that performance, how to hold the mic, where to stand, different stances that make you look nervous or confident, right? So there's all sorts of things about performance that we could just put on that last part of the lesson. But in doing that, we make sure that we have all three of those. So I spoke about voice lessons today, but I will speak about piano lessons and classroom lessons a little bit later in our series about lesson planning. Thank you very much. Again, my name is Angela Bond. This is Plum Publishing. And you can subscribe to our channel, or you could go to our website, plum-rose-publishing.com, for more resources. Thank you. Bye.